All right, shalom, shalom. This is Arakar Rubens coming out of Lions Den of Yasharala camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to my elder as well. Down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala camp, here I one. Salutations to all the occupying four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with sincerity. Today I have a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe sincerely as well, man. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it, man. Yeah, America is no longer that hammer that's applying pressure around the four corners of the earth, man. They're no longer that hegemon there, all right? You know, you have up and coming countries that are trying to take that spot, man, you know. All right. That is China, Russia, you know, the new powerhouses in town, man. That's trying to show that they're the powerhouse and show that America, that they're really nothing. They're just all talking, no bite, all barking, no bite, you know. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
That in this scenario, to use your metaphor, the US has the bigger gun. And so China ends up having more to lose from this trade war, doesn't it? You know, it can't sustain the loss of 15% of its export market, i.e. what you export to the US.
Not at all. China is fully prepared to fight to the very end because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world.
Come on, man. Hey, they ready for what, man? To whatever aspect that it has to go to. You know, whatever realm of war they have to step into, they're ready, man. Far as economical, I forget the bill or whatever law it was that they just dropped. Far as China, basically, they can just short stop America with all their goods, man. They had like some type of deal, treaty up, or whatever, where they couldn't make any goods, like duplicate any goods that America makes. All right, why? So basically, like, okay, America, let's say they make a Ford Expedition. China can come make that same Ford Expedition and sell it for less. They wasn't able to do that beforehand, you know, maybe let's just say 2-3 weeks ago. They wasn't able to do that then. But now, ever since that little deal is or whatever, I can't remember the name of it. I do a little digging, I'll be able to put it in here. They was looking, that deal is up. Now they're able, they can make that expedition. America sells there for 20K. China can come sell theirs for 10. You know, so they're going to be able to short stop America, man. So that also plays a part in these trade wars too as well. Because if no imports are coming in and all the imports and America has nothing going out, shit, that's going to create an influx in dollars and products too as well, man, because nobody's not going to want to buy any products from America. That is the little bit that they do sell and export, man. You know, nobody's going to buy that, man. Why? Because you have a new dealer in town, China, and shit. They getting it out for less, you know. So people are going to want to deal with them. Why? Because they know that, oh yeah, man, they doing it good, and more than likely they know that they're doing it better. Being that America gets a majority of their like electronics and whatnot from China, man. You know, shit, everything that you see has a tag on it that says made in China. All right.
So if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Yeah, and China will lose the US market, which, as I've said, is 15%.
We don't care. We don't care. China has been here for 5,000 years. Most of the time, there was no United States, and we survived. And if the United States wants to bully China, we will deal with the situation without the United States. And we expect to survive for another 5,000 years.
The problem is,
come on, man. Hey, so shit. They're tired of America, man. All right. And this is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. That's those war drones, man. You know, a sound of battle. What's that sound of battle? A sound of war. All right, getting closer and closer to that destruction that's coming, man. Right now, we're dealing with the economical aspect of a trade war right now of World War III that we're in. We're in World War III. It's just levels to it, man. You know, hey, this is the trade. This is the economical trade war part of it, you know. And that's where we are, you know. And that's the sound of battle that's in the land, man. Shit is getting serious. It's getting more serious and serious, all right, day in and day out. All right, until we get to that hot point, the climax of where everything's going to get hot and it's going to go nuclear, man. All right. Verse 23, it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? All right. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken, man? Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for one, has been lifting up the skirt of Babylon, showing all the wickedness they've been doing and all the truths and treaties they've been breaking, all the line that they've been doing, man. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has been showing Babylon America's true colors, man. So therefore, a lot of countries don't want any dealings with them. A lot of countries don't even want to, be a part, stand as allies with them anymore. There you go. I was about to say something wild, man. So Khan, man. All right. As scripture say, the 10 horns shall turn and hate the horn. That's going to be in the full effect too as well, man. And that's in the process too, is happening right now too as well. All right. Even America allies don't even want to be in the same bed with them as well, man. America not wanting to be a part of NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Why? Because they feel like they're putting more money in and all these other countries are not putting enough money in and whatnot, man. So, hey, everything is coming into effect, man. All right. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, hey, is having these other countries, these other nations, weaken Babylon, Matter of fact,
the problem is that in this scenario, to use your metaphor, the US has the bigger gun. And so China ends up having more to lose from this trade war, doesn't it? It can't sustain the loss of 50.
And hey, that's scripture too as well, man. Obadiah, thy pride has deceived thee. Who they have up there representing America right now, man, the script that they gave her, whatever the case may be, they wrote it good, man. Why? Because, hey, America feel like they can't be touched. Shit, you think that's going to affect China more than it's going to affect America when China imports more goods to America than America imports goods to China, man. And just like they said, 15%. That 15% shit can be found somewhere else. It can be sold to someone else, man. All right. I know we have we have the biggest consumers in the world, more than likely. Hey, shit, especially with Jake too as well, man. Shit, niggas want to grab everything and anything and everything, man. All right. Esau too, shit, Verse 24 says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So come, man, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua laid the snare before you, man. He laid that snare of pride right before you, and you step right in it, man. So you feel like America feel like no one can bring, Esau feels like no one can bring them down to the ground. God bless America and no place else. That's my favorite quote from the movie, with Chris Rock, man, when he was running for president, man. I forget the name of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But hey, that's the slogan that they like to use in there. God bless America and no place else. Hey, he's gonna bless it like no place else, man. With 200 million nuclear warheads, that is, all right. So come, man, they probably had deceived you, just like Trump was saying in another video. Oh man, these terrorists, they're begging to plead deals and back down and whatever the case may be, man. Thy pride has deceived thee, All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. It says, Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And this was the mindset of 2/3 of our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Also these heathens too as well, man. Oh yeah, everything, they're able to spend their money. Everything wasn't all high and whatnot a few months ago, a year ago, whatever the case may be. That now that we done got to this point, hey shit, man, I was just looking at a video of a girl talking about, yeah, man, I was trying to decide on whether to get some glasses or some contacts, but I thought about if I get the contacts, they only go probably pay for 6 months of it, And she was like, then something dawned on me, told me to ask about what the prices is for my glasses. She said it was like she said 100, and she said the minimum starts off at like 125 of new glasses, and then she just started going into like shit, got upset, man. Emotions took over. Oh yeah, man, I ain't finna be paying all this money. It wasn't all this before. Hey man, hey shit, that's inflation. And once China do this, man, that's gonna inflate the dollar a lot more, man. Shit, hey, so because if any goods isn't being brought in like that, it's slowed down being brought in, hey, that's gonna increase the value of certain goods, man. If no goods is being brought in at all, that's gonna increase the value of the goods that's already here. Why? Because they can't get any more. So the few that they have, they're gonna treat them as if they're very precious, man. And then for them to be sold, that price has to go up, you know. So Khan, man, they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. That's what's been going on for our people, man. Great confusion. They don't know what's going on, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua told us to measure the times diligently within itself. All right, that way we can know what's going on, man. That way we can have a glimpse of the time period that we're in, the era that we're in, man. We can have a glimpse of where we're at on the clock, you know. The spiritual clock, not the doomsday clock, the spiritual clock, man. You know, because, hey, shit, the Lord is about to make his return. The Lord Yahweh Shai, that is, man. The one and only. So, Khan, man, by China doing this, hey, with the retaliatory tariffs, all right, hey, shit, we don't care. We don't care. Hey, because guess what, man? Hey, shit, it may weaken their economy, but at the end of the day, it's not going to have a bigger effect on their economy than it is with America, man. Because once again, if America's importing these goods over here and they stop the goods from coming over here, or shit, they're like China's doing, matching the tariffs, man, that's going to inflate. That's going to cause prices to go up on the goods, man, even higher, man. So that's going to put us in more turmoil than them, you know. This is Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 15. It says, so shall it be a reproach and a taunt and an instruction and an astonishment unto the nations that are round about thee, when I shall execute judgments in thee, in anger and in fury and in furious rebukes. I, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, have spoken it. So, Khan, man, the nations are going to be in awe. Why? Because they never seen judgment put on this place, Babylon, man. You know, they never seen that on the mass scale, all right? You know, like on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, shit, parts of Africa, you're going to have massive, as they said at the WEF some years ago, biblical proportion famines going on here. Shit's going to have cannibalism. That's within scriptures. Hey, people are going to be eating people. Hey, shit, it's going to be rough over here, man. You know, hey, shit, third world, hey, shit, it's going to be worse than the third world country over here, man. Once the shit finally hits the fan, you know. All right. Verse 16 of Ezekiel 5, it says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction. And guess what? When an arrow is shot of a mighty archer, they can't turn that arrow back, man. Shit, ain't no making America great again. Guess what? Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has already spoken what's the outcome going to be for this place, man. And guess what? He says words should not return unto him void, man. And those are the arrows that can't be turned back. The words of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. And it says, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. He's going to increase the famine upon you, man. So what we're seeing now, what we're witnessing now, ain't nothing. This shit is going to get way worse, man. So you want to make sure you're in good standings with the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because, hey, shit, as he did Elijah, hey, as he's going to do for us, Yahweh Ratazah, I'm a part of that number. And the men that are out here teaching this truth with me in sincerity, man, with sincerity, man, you know. He fed Elijah 3 times a day, thrice a day, you know. by way of ravens, man. You know, gave him water too, led him to water too as well, man. So what more for us? All right. That's why Scripture says, "Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty," man. Yahweh Ratazah, we're a part of that number. Why? Because we want to be fed by the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. We out here standing boldly for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know, fighting for this truth. And Khan, it says, "And I will increase the famine and will break your staff for bread." I know in that lexicon that we used to use, it's not on the App Store anymore with the colorful books on it, red, blue, green, yellow, you know, things of that sort. And there in the lexicon, when you go into that word staff, it means basically your import of goods, man. But looking in the Blue Letter Bible, it's basically support. It says support figuratively. So basically you can kind of use it for that as the same thing. Because why? Because, hey, shit, China is a part of America's support system, man, you know, with all the goods being imported, and if that is cut out or cut down, hey, that's gonna weaken America, man. Look at it as a body. Look at America as a body. If all these nutrients coming in, all right, and it's called China a passageway, a vein, or whatever the case may be, man. That way, if the blood isn't going through properly, it's gonna cause a buildup, a backup, pressure buildup. All right, so hey, that product from China is not coming in flowing how it should, man. So guess what? Blood pressure build up to the heart causes a heart attack. Blood pressure build up to the brain causes a stroke, man. So we gonna go at the stroke, because guess what? The Lord say he's gonna increase the staff of bread, man. Once that stroke hit, hey, man, you gotta have to build that strength back up, which you're not gonna be able to. If Babylon was be able to be healed, we would be able to, but Babylon can't be healed, man. Ain't no making the great again, man. You know? So that's why you want to seek the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Get in good standards with the Lord while you can, man. Because, hey, the devil is coming down with that great wrath. Why? Because he knows that he have a short time, man. According to Revelation 12:12. All right? So with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to my elder as well. Down here in the Lions Den of Yasharallah Camp, here at one. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth for sincerity. Shalom, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom, DTA.